A county budget tells a story, but telling the story of a county the size of Humboldt can be pretty complicated. Last year's budget was told in a 300-page document and shared on the county's website. This year, we're trying something new in addition to the traditional methods. Open Budget is an interactive feature on our website, and with it you can view and explore the county's budget with as much or as little detail as you'd like. There are easy-to-use tools that help you see where the money comes from and where it's going. And if you're good with spreadsheets, you can even download the entire budget and manipulate it on your own. Here's a quick overview of how to use the site. Say you want to know how much money the sheriff's office spends on spay and neuter payments. That would be part of the operating budget. So the first button you click is Explore Operating Budget. Next, you're taken to a screen that lists out the different service areas for which we budget: Health and Human Services, Public Works, and so on. From here, you would click on Law and Justice, which is where the sheriff's office is included. The next level of detail shows all of the different county departments that are budgeted in that area. Within the sheriff's office, there are multiple divisions. In other departments, this level of detail is labeled as programs. Here, you see Animal Control, which is responsible for animal regulatory enforcement and for the shelter and care of stray animals. So that's the one we're interested in. Animal Control consists of one budget unit. Other divisions have more. We'll click through here. We organize our line item expenses into categories or expense types, which you see on the screen. We're looking for a service within Animal Control. So if you click into Services and Supplies, you can see that in the Animal Control division, the Sheriff's Office has budgeted $39,000 in fiscal year 15-16 to be paid to vets for spay and neuter payments. You can also see how these expenses have changed over time. On the right side of the screen are options that allow you to choose different ways to view our budget information. Click Over Time and then All to see how these expenses have changed over the years. If you want to back out, you can hit the back button or simply use the navigation on the left to choose the level of detail that you're looking for. To get back to the main screen, you'll hit the operating budget and change your view back to snapshot. Let's say you want to find out how the Department of Health and Human Services is funded. You can do this one of two ways. In the operating budget, you can click on the department, go to How is it funded, and there you can see the various funds that contribute to the department's operations. To get more detail, head back to the main page. Click on Revenue Budget, Health and Human Services, and from here you can either look at the individual divisions and programs and find out how they're funded, or you can look at the department as a whole. For now, let's look at all of the individual items that fund the entire department. Select the drop-down menu, Line Item Detail, and for fiscal year 15-16 you can see that various federal and state funds make up the majority of the funding for the Department of Health and Human Services. Finally, let's take a look at the Measure Z budget. Head back to the main page, scroll down to the bottom, and click on Explore Measure Z Budget. Measure Z is a half-cent sales tax passed by voters in November 2014. It is intended to fund public safety and essential services. Measure Z funds have been separated out in our budget, and the specific expenses are accounted for. Within the Measure Z budget, you can see the county departments that receive these funds. By clicking on a department, you will see that the expenses are broken down in a similar way to the operating budget. Measure Z is also unique in that some of these funds go to outside agencies. You can see how much is allocated to those agencies by clicking on Contributions Other. For more detail on these expenses and all things related to Measure Z, head to the top of the page and click on Measure Z Information. That will take you back to the county's website. Try it out. Find something you like and want to talk about? Tweet us at HumcoGov or hashtag HumcoBudget. You can also email us at cao@co.humboldt.ca.us.